The pass apple slicing system is modular and scalable. Depending on the size of your operation, you may need multiple machines configured to work together. The Pass Model 4 slicing tower is the base unit upon which all larger systems are built. It is a workhorse with 8 years of proven performance. First, we'll introduce you to the Pass Model 4 as a standalone unit for beginning fresh cut processors. Then we'll show you how to scale up. The Model 4 is a PLC-controlled machine that uses cushioned air pressure to locate, slice, and separate apple wedges from the core of an apple. The genius of this patented process is that it does not hold the apple and remove the core. It holds the core and removes the apple. And it does this without bruising the edible portions. Furthermore, because it uses one apple to completely slice the next apple, the surgical slicing blades are always engaged, never breaking off an end piece or separating a skin from the apple's cell structure. Those who are versed in the trade know that apple cores are not always in the center of the apple, but they are always in line with the stem hole in the calyx. Locating the apples this way guarantees that the seed pod, carpel, stem, and calyx are always captured and removed as a solid core with no residual debris going into the antioxidant bath. And by the way, the core is the culprit that carries microbial growth if there is any. Consequently, the pass process is the cleanest process in the industry with consistent microbial bath counts of under 1,000 colony-forming units per milligram. This is the quality of fresh sliced apples produced by the pass system. Your challenge is to preserve this quality throughout the rest of the process, even as you scale up production. Let's look at a beginning system. Here is a typical startup slicing operation with hand filling and weighing. Starting at the end of the line, we note there are 4 packing stations. Each station has a filling tray in which apple wedges are guided through a downspout into bags which rest on commercial scales. Operators can weigh and fill bag sizes from 8 ounce to 80 ounce by this method very effectively, typically using resealable bags. Note that wedges only fall 4 to 6 inches, not enough to bruise them. Smaller packs, such as 2 ounce to 8 ounce, are more efficiently filled using our semi-automated bag filler, which uses bags on a roll with the same integrated weighing scale. This system advances the bags, blows and holds them open while filling pre-weighed portions. Again, note that wedges only slide 4 to 6 inches into each bag. A Model 4 slicing tower with power and air typically supplied from above stands in the reservoir of antioxidant solution. Sliced wedges drop directly into the antioxidant, and cores are blown through a side-mounted core chute into any receptacle. Wedges treated in antioxidant for 30 to 60 seconds are gathered up in plastic strainer baskets and spun to remove excess solution. This method is superior to using air knives because it doesn't oxidize the antioxidant, which of course is the whole purpose to begin with. The same strainer baskets are then carefully emptied into the filling trays to avoid bruising the apples. Now let's scale up your operation. The Model 4 Pass Slicing Tower is available as a standalone unit to larger companies who wish to design their own fresh slice operation. Often these companies have already integrated form-fill-seal machines with circular weighing scales, and they are simply looking for a method to slice the apple. Here's an installation using 20 of our Pass Slicing Towers, feeding a common conveyor belt. If you're a large, experienced produce processor with a considerable amount of pre-existing automated food processing equipment, or you have your own idea of how it should be done, we'll work with you to preserve past quality throughout your process. But be aware that ATGI is the only manufacturer of patented apple slicing technology that is also a produce processor. Our brand, Apples to Go, is distributed throughout the Puget Sound area of Washington State, and our products have never been displaced by any competitor in any wholesale or retail market ever. There's a reason for that. We only do one thing, but we do it better than anyone in the world. We surgically slice a quality that's visible, a quality that appeals to the general public as the healthiest fresh sliced apple product on the store shelf. If you want to capture, even steal market share and keep it, we recommend scaling up to one or more of our DPS 1200 Stealth systems, shown here. DPS stands for Dual Processing System. 2 pass Model 4 slicing towers are mounted on independent submersing conveyors. As the wedges fall into solution, belt flights submerge and convey the wedges for an exact immersion time. Then elevate the wedges through a vacuum tunnel onto an inspection table before entering the form-fill seal machine. This system uses ultraviolet light and filtration to keep the antioxidant solution clean and microbe-free. This is where many have asked us, why should we load apples manually? The answer is simple. There has to be human discretion somewhere in the process, right? Would you rather sort out one bad apple on the front of the line, or 16 bad wedges amongst 1,000 wedges at the end of the line? Think about it. Apples are loaded correctly by hand. They're sliced without machine contact. They drop into solution and float for a distance, then vacuumed or spun to remove water, then packaged, all in a distance of 8 feet. We'll show you how to do it, and you can be producing the highest quality sliced apples in the industry also. When you're ready to scale up, contact us for more information. This is Scott Berglund. Thank you for your time.